Okay, Jason here. I thought at some point Eddie Murphy was gonna show up. This was like The Golden Child 2. As a future war between the human race and artificial intelligence rages on, ex-Special Forces agent Joshua is recruited to hunt down and kill the creator, the elusive architect of advanced AI. Right off the bat, this movie did a great job of the intro and catching us up with human and AI history. Wasn't confusing. Joshua's motivation, as well as the events between the US and New Asia, were told very distinctly. Very well done. This was given to the audience in a great way through flashbacks, and unlike Tenet, it wasn't confusing. I understood everything that was going on. Some of the standouts among the cast included John David Washington, who does play the main character. As the leading man, Washington gives a great performance. Feels like he truly experienced the hard-hitting events in his life, as well as his reasons for disliking AI and seeing them as a threat. Throughout the movie, sometimes Washington's banter was funny. I found myself chuckling at certain points in the movie. It helped break the tension and didn't ruin the scenes. Right time, right place. He doesn't always hit the mark. Sometimes his devil-may-care attitude falls flat. Allison Janney did a great job as Colonel Haney. Turned adversary, it played out perfectly. Ken Watanabe was a pleasure to watch as he plays an AI robot with some ties to David Washington's character. And lastly, an honored guest, Amar Chadha Patel. I remember seeing him in the Willow Disney Plus series. It's good to see him on screen and actually getting work. It was good to see him again. This movie had a lot of supporting characters, and most of them felt like ancillary characters playing military meatheads or robots that eventually die in battle. Cannon fodder, where we could have gotten a little bit more from them. The look of the film. It was definitely great. The scenery, the look of the film for a post-apocalyptic story they were telling. The events in New York and New Asia felt like humanity had to rebuild, but futuristic enough so you don't think it's 2024. Each scene was cinematic, and it really came to a head in New Asia where nature met technology. And we even got what I like to call a Star Wars moment towards the end. Battleship, anyone? The story was good. I was actually crying in the theater. No worries, I was the only one there. Apparently I got tickets for the Spanish subtitles underneath. Yeah, no one was going to see that. It was pretty much a private viewing. This movie definitely hits an emotional tone, and not just because a child's involved. It's a simple story, but the visuals is what actually make this feel grandiose. Because it's so simple, it makes it easy to follow the flow of events. The twists and turns aren't so shocking, but you are curious to know where they're gonna go next. I wasn't bored because I wanted to see how it all played out. And within the story, you also see themes. Themes of love, themes about humanity and how far we're willing to go to let technology pretty much do things for us. I think it speaks definitely to now, what could possibly happen, the fears that people have when anything new is introduced, and how we overcome that as a society, as humanity, worldwide. This movie really does a great job of showing both sides of the story. The AI side of things, as well as the human side of things, why they feel so strongly as they're in battle. The only lulls in the movie were when they were going from place to place and some of the dialogue, apart from the action. But that's not what this movie is. The dialogue is just as important as the action. And the way that it was written was very well done, and I appreciated the banter because it actually uncovered things for me as I'm trying in my head to figure out what's happening. Overall, I give this movie a 4 out of 5. The visuals were stunning. The AI looked real. The introduction into the future world was done very well, and great acting made this movie a sci-fi film to remember. But a simple story and lackluster supporting cast holds it back from being awesome and amazing. Those are my thoughts. What did you think of The Creator? After watching the trailers, was it what you thought it would be? As always, I have more videos here. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one.